Good day. Today, we're going to install the Python Anaconda and perform some sample script. So, I am Jade Haley Tagapulot, the first member who's going to perform the installation of Python Anaconda.
Today, my name is Maitros D. Naguio, and I am assigned as member number 2 who will explain and discuss the sample script.
And I am Paculanan, the third member of the group.
So, let me share my screen. So the first thing to do is open your web browser and go to Anaconda website. So this, and then after that you're going to click this, and then you'll just go to file, and then open the Anaconda. So you just wait. So you're just going to click the next, and then read the guidelines, and then click I agree, then just me next, and then install. So you just wait for a minute to install the Anaconda.
Let someone else rely on it. We can just.
So after the installation, finally installation is complete. Just going to click the next, next, and then next. So after that, we're going to click the finish. So just wait for that to show. So finally the installation is complete. So after this, the so after the installation, the second member will be performing our codes. So I'll stop sharing my screen. And
So good day. I am member number 2 who is assigned to show and explain the sample script in Python. So first I will just share my screen. So the first sample script that I will show and explain is about the Python data types. So I will type this sample script now. So I'll just click shift and enter. So this is the sample script for about data types, and I will call each one of these. The first one I will call is the variable x. So I'll just type x. So we will find what data types is in the variable x. So as you can see, it is the out is str, which means string. So the value of the then the next one that I will call is the variable a. So as you can see, the result are int, which means it's integers, and then in the statement that shows the output, a variable a is value of 40, that which means integers, integer data type. Integers are whole numbers without any decimal point. They can be positive, negative, or zero in computer Programming. Integers are used to represent quantities or counts that are whole numbers. The variable a is assigned at the integer value of 40. So the third one that I will call out is y. And then as you can see, the output or the result is float. Variable y is a float. Variable y has a value of 40.5, and that is a floating point number data type. Floating point numbers represent real numbers with fractional parts indicated by a decimal point. They can be positive or negative and maybe include decimal fractions or exponent. In this case, as you can see, the output 40.5 is a floating point letter assigned to the variable y. So the last point of this sample script about data type is z, variable z. So as you can see, the output is BOOL, bool, or means boolean. The variable z has the value of false, which means boolean. Boolean data types represent logical values typically denoted as true or false. In Python, Boolean values are true and false, and they are used for logical operators and control flow in programming. The variable z is assigned to the Boolean value, which is false. And then the next one that I will show is about the Python numbers, and this is the sample code for Python. So as you can see, the sample script shown on the screen has a variable a plus variable y, and then so on for multiplication, and then division and multiplication, and then so as you want to show or put our value on this sample script, I will put value on each variables, or just like this. I'll put value on variable a 5, and then I will put value on variable y, which is 3. So just enter this. So if you want to see the result of these Python numbers, just type plus y and then enter. So the result will show, and 5 plus 3 equals 8. So I will do the following equation. To see what is the result. So 5 multiplied by 3 is equals to 15. And then the third one is minus y is 1.66, so on 7. And then the last one is y. So the result is 2. So that is the simple way of sample script in Python numbers. And the explanation about this is, number 1 is about a multiplication. The expression calculates the product of values stored in variables a and y. And in addition, the expression calculates the sum of the values stored in variables a and y. And then the third one is the quotient of the value stored in variable a divided by the value stored in variable y. It was the division part. And then the last one is the calculation of difference between the value stored in variable a and the value stored in variable y. So that is all about from Python numbers. And the third one that I will show is all about variable assignment. And the variable assignment is the process of storing a value in a variable in computer programming. In associates a name, the variable with a particular value, allowing the value to easily access and manipulate throughout the program. So I will type the first one. Sample for this Python. So that one is the example that we assign double apostrophe in Python to a variable name x. X represents a string variable containing text. And then the next one is A40, which means that 40 is a variable name a, which is an integer and can be a positive. And guys, I want you to know if there's any question all about on what I am discussing. Do you have any question about on what I discuss?
In data types, how can you determine the data type of variable in Python?
And we can determine the data types in Python by using this sample. This one. So we can use type close parenthesis function followed by the variable name inside the parentheses. For example, this one, type x, and then would be returned to the data type of the variables x, which could be a string, integer, float, or a boolean depending on the value assigned to it. So the next, thank you for that question. Did I answer your question correctly?
Yes. And the last question is, What is the difference between indexing and slicing in Python?
So before I will answer that question, I would like to proceed in my explanation about indexing and slicing before I answer that one. Is that okay?
Okay, I'll wait.
Okay, thank you. So before I proceed to the topic of indexing and slicing on your question, I will just explain about the string. String in Python are surrounded by either single quotation marks or double quotation mark, which is print, close parenthesis, double quotation mark, and then the next one is print, close parenthesis, and then single quotation mark, which is in Python with single or double quotation mark are the same. And string in Python are immutable, meaning their values cannot be changed once it was already made. So the next sample script that I will do right now is about indexing and slicing. I'll just type my sample script about. So this is the sample script about indexing and slicing, and once I enter this, the result will show LLOP. Since indexing is zero base, meaning the index of the first element is 0, the index of the second element is 1, and so on. Slicing is used to extract a portion or a sequence by specifying as a range of indexes. The syntax for slicing is sequence, start, end, and step. So we start in slicing from index 2, which correspond to the character A, character L. We end the slicing at index 10, which correspond to the character E. We step throughout the sequence with step and size of 2, meaning we skip every other character. Therefore, the slice sequence is LLOPT. So, back to your question. The answer is, my answer about this, an indexing refers to accessing a specific element in a sequence using its position, where the first element has an index of 0. Slicing, on the other hand, is used to extract a portion of sequence by specifying a range of indexes. So, I will proceed to the next sample script about print formatting with script or with string. I'll just input the sample script. And then print my name is name. I am age years old. And so this is the sample script in print formatting with string, and then the result would be, my name is Jade and I am 20 years old. Since we cannot combine the string and numbers, but we can combine string and number by using f string, just like shown in this sample script. And then we proceed in sample script about less. And then, so I will just type the sample script about less. And this is the sample script. So I can call this by using, or we can show the result by using this. Less. So the result would be same as Tagapulot, Paculanan, and Naguio. Since lists are used to store multiple items in a single variable, just like this Tagapulot at Paculanan and Naguio. When we type the print my list, it prints the content of the list my list. When the print function is executed, my list is as an argument if display the entire list, not the only one that can be list. So I'll proceed to the sample script in dictionaries. I'll just type my sample script first. Name. The value of age is 20, and then and then grade. The value of grade is 94. My so this will be the result. So you can see the result has variable name, the value of jade, the age, and 20 and grade. And then I will just print the name using just call the name. Print my the okay, the result will be the name, which is Jade. Because dictionaries are used to store data values in a K value pairs. A dictionary is a collection which is ordered, changeable, and do not allow duplicates. Print my dict. The line print my dict prints the entire dictionary. My dict. This will output the entire contents of the dictionary, including all the K value pairs, while the print my dict close parenthesis name that only prints the name, for example, Jade. And then I will proceed to the sample script in tuples. I'll just type my sample script in tuples. Our samples is all about colors. And then pink, blue, and then So this is my sample script in Tapos, and the result will be, oh, it has a syntax error. Let me check what is wrong. Oh, this one. Sorry about that. I'll try again. So the result would be seen in blue, pink, blue, and then black. Tapos items are ordered and unchangeable, or hindi siya maiba or mabago, and it is allow duplicate values. Pwede itong mag-doble-doble. Tuples items are indexed. The first item has index 0, the second item has index 1. As you can see, the last part of the sample script, it has print my tuple. The print, whose parenthesis prints the first element of the tuple, my tuple, using the index number to access individual elements in the tuple. That is all about my tuples. So I will proceed to the sample script in if, elif, and else. So first I will type my sample script. X 0. Positive. Just check my mistake to enter. X 0. Enter. Print. The number is 0. Next is so this is, we'll try the result for this one. Where wait a bit, I got this wrong. Okay, wait. Yes, pa lang. Gyapon. Proceed in the sample script in loops. So this is a sample script in loops. So you can see that it will result to Jade. A for loop is used for entering over a sequence. And then the last sample script is all about the break, which has the part in the loop. So this is the sample script in loops and in break point. So as you can see, only the last part in Paculanan will show the result, not in the last part of Naguio, the third one. Since the break will make the values show only the values that you put in F, which is Paculanan. And that is all about an example for the sample script that I will explain. I'm already done about explaining in sample script in Python.
So that's all for our presentation, sir. Thank you.